right hand punch come that dislodged the mouthpiece, and it actually flew. I'm looking about probably 30 feet.
That's some right hook.
Before it landed.
Korobov in the first round, 27 out of 58, nearly 50%. Bartinelli 2 out of 28. Korobov landing 23 out of 31 power shots, and you heard the trainer John Rahala saying to him, "Body, you've done a nice job of setting him up. You've got him standing up straight. You're pounding his head. Now land some body shots." We'll see if he listens.
And you see, whenever Korobov starts pulling back, he pulls back out ready to counter with the right hook as he pulls back, but he never pulls too far away.
Bartinelli is way back on the back foot, hoping to limit the damage. He was not nearly that intimidated at the beginning of round one, so this is the product of the stuff that Korobov has already landed, and there's knockdown number 1.
4, 5.
Korobov shows 6, he knows where the neutral corner is.
7. Hey, you okay? You want to go? Oh, yeah. Go, go.
Bartinelli gets one last piece of advice from his corner. Comes back for more.
Korobov is doing everything. Body punches, head punches. It's no way that he can hold up much longer. And he's not doing anything wrong himself. He's keeping his hands up. His defense is proper. It's just that Korobov is just too smart. He knows how to find the gaps and getting right in between those punches. A perfect balance and position.
Good patience. Korobov measuring his man, picking his spots very carefully. Good body shot with the right hand by Korobov. Straight left hand right on the money. Bartinelli's got a pretty decent chin to have taken the stuff he's taken.
And I can look in the eyes of referee Robert Byrd. He's getting in a position and thinking about seriously stopping this fight. Not from any one punch, just definitely too much of a class differential between the two fighters.
So when the second knockdown comes, it may not occasion a count. This is over. And Byrd stops it right there. Way over.
Great job by the referee.
No reason to take even 5 seconds more risk with the life of Anthony Bartinelli in front of an absolute destroyer like Matvei Korobov.
That was a very impressive performance.
All right, so how's this for a brutal question, Emmanuel? You can train Laura or you can train Korobov. Which one do you want?
I don't know. Don't forget, I have my fighter Andy Lee, who's
got your own one. I know you got your own
coming back. So I mean, this is really a
Andy Lee's got a lot more experience.
Yeah,
than these guys.
But this is a great situation. I'm just getting so excited about this middleweight division now. You know,
high glamour.
High glamour.
Here's the knockdown.
And look at the great follow through and balance all the time that Korobov kept.
So after that, you'll recall that Bartinelli stood up and said, okay, I'll take more. And that's another look at the knockdown itself.
Yeah, if he had a real bad defense or something, I could say, well, it was just one guy was just sloppy. But he did everything proper. The guy was just an exceptionally talented fighter that he just had no defense for because of the intelligence of and the well placement of the punches.
So, Matvei Korobov extends his record to 5-0 with 5 knockouts. And we wait to see where he goes next with his knockout sensation career. Here's Michael Buffer on the Korobov knockouts.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Robert Byrd calls a halt to this bout here at the MGM Grand of Las Vegas. The official time, 2 minutes, 15 seconds, round number 2. The winner by TKO victory and still undefeated, Matt Korobov.
You're better than this. Final copy box numbers for Matvei Korobov and Anthony Bartinelli, and you can see 57 power punches landed versus 1. Bartinelli tried to get something done with his jab and made a spirited effort, landing, well, 1. No, that was the power punches. But look at that, 79%. I mean, it's hard to land 79% hitting the heavy bag, much less finding an opponent. All right, the MGM Grand for the past decade, the home to so many big fights. Still to come, Daniel Jacobs takes on Michael Walker, and longtime veteran Humberto Soto faces Canadian Benoit. Another hot prospect, Jacobs, 8 years younger than Walker, 5 inches taller, make it 6 inches taller at 6'1". Arm length advantage of 2 inches measured from the armpit to the end of the fist. They both weighed in within 3 pounds of the middleweight limit. Tonight, unofficially entering the ring, they both weigh 169. Rules of the bout with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman.
The Daniel Jacobs Michael Walker fight is scheduled for 8 rounds using the unified rules of the Association of Boxing Commissions. There is no 3 knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight. In case it is caused by an accidental headbutt, we go to the scorecards if the 4 rounds have been completed, and you cannot be saved by the bell in any round, including the 8th and final round. Jim.
All right, Harold, thank you very much. So, Walker prepared to fight James Kirkland, and that was one kind of challenge. Kirkland, a stocky 154-pound southpaw with long arms and a wildly aggressive offensive style. Instead, he winds up fighting Jacobs, who is heavier than Kirkland, a conventional fighter, a guy with much more of a controlled boxing style than Kirkland. So it's really an entirely different thing to which Walker must adjust with less than 2 weeks' notice. Now let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffett for the official introductions.
From the MGM Grand.